Yo, 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 what is going on, IK Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we are going to be giving an update on our Council of Kings situation and give you a little bit of insight on what could be, hopefully, some of the next steps that the group will be taking. And it is going to be a collective effort. And for anyone who's not familiar or aware of kind of what our Council of Kings is and what the hopes really are for it, it is a collection of leaders within Infinity Kingdom that are, well, leaders slash representatives of their kingdoms across the entire game. And the hopeful idea was always to gather as many of these individuals as we could and then get them into a group and be able to have kind of targeted, focused discussions on certain topics that we all found very interesting or ones that we kind of had some passion behind. Be able to, for example, which would be really cool, is kind of do synchronized kingdom mails, right? So if we wanted to all send out the same message to everyone, right? Maybe it was something of, hey, let's all vote for the same suggestion. Let's all push the same agenda. Let's all, abide by certain universal KVK rules or things like that, right? Where people aren't taking advantage of thermal towers or certain things, right? Those are cool ways that you can work on having. Maybe we come up with a list of suggestions and then we have everyone vote on those suggestions in kind of a total, and then we send that to the dev team, right? We say, hey, here's suggestions that we think are really good. Let's all vote on them, and then let's present that. Right, kind of a different approach, which we kind of did similarly in one effort before. But there's kind of two ways to do it. You either do it independently and you kind of gather votes already for people that are interested in wanting to push some type of change or want to share, the feedback, or you do it, kind of I don't want to say internally, but on the other spectrum of you're going on the Discord and you're going to the suggestions channel and you're posting something that everyone just upvotes it. Maybe you provide a bit.ly link or something and then you send that across all the kingdoms. There's a lot of really cool ways that you can interact and engage. We were even thinking about doing, quarterly or bi-monthly meetings where we'll meet up even once a month maybe, right? Where you meet up with everyone, you just set a day and a time, maybe preferably on a weekend, and you just have all these kingdom reps get together and you kind of do a big union meeting, if you will. So there's a lot of cool things that, again, I would love to do with the Council of Kings group for IK, and hopefully we'll end up getting some more. We actually doubled the amount of representatives already, which I thought was really cool. I think we're up to about 25, maybe 24, 25, just because of, again, not really giving it that constant maintenance that I had all the intentions to do before just updates and things were coming out where I started losing interest. Though this is something where if it translates to anything more, could be a small piece of motivation that I can stick and hold to. So for that, right, I'm looking forward to seeing what we can maybe do from there. And so I also wanted to let people know that if you are someone who is in a kingdom, or you reach out to your leadership team there and you say, hey, boss is doing this thing in the game, where he's gathering reps from kingdoms, please tell them to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to work with anyone that is a representative of their kingdom. Bear in mind, it doesn't necessarily have to be a leader. It could be a valued member, a valued officer. It could be a valued member of the kingdom that just has kind of universal respect. And the big thing is that we would love for the people that are joining to be engaged, to want to participate and contribute to good discussion and just all around involvement within the group. Because it's really about having a good understanding of your kingdom, knowing the ins and outs of it, and then also being a voice to other kingdom representative voices where we can all collaborate, have good kind of group discussions amongst each other, maybe even do some votes and things like that here and there, and hopefully have it be something that can if anything, right, the way I kind of view it is have it be hopefully maybe a last hurrah on on, again, doing our due diligence, seeing how much we can actually accomplish or get done doing it this way, maybe compared to other ways that we've done it or have attempted to do and kind of push change. Because oftentimes you really have to be united, right? If you have a bunch of individuals that are just throwing out suggestions and everyone's kind of upvoting them here or there, you want to coordinate, right? If you're kind of stacking the deck in a way where we say, hey, we're going to push a suggestion, and we just push that out, everyone upvotes, and we get 1,000, 2,000 upvotes on it, right? That's kind of hard for IK and the developers to say, this is, it's kind of like, okay, now we kind of have to look at that, a little more seriously when you're getting that many people that are interested in it. I think when you look at for example, when we did our big push before, we had, our 4 or 5 topic points that myself and another was working on. And I feel so bad because I am forgetting the name, and it's beyond me right now. My apologies. But one of the things we pushed was, not going to C60, right? Staying at C50 and delaying that, right? And they did. They've done that so far. Who knows if C60 will still come out and that will still see the light of day. But that's an example of something that we push as a community and the developers held off on. Now, who knows if they were already planning to hold off on it, or maybe they just were going to hold off on it for a while and then reintroduce it later. But given that they've held off on it for this long, I think that's something we can say. The community does have power in the sense of we have a voice. And it's really a matter of just coordinating everybody to try and push things one by one in an organized fashion. Very similar to when I came out with the video for, my top suggestions on what I think IK needs right now to get addressed. That doesn't mean that other things shouldn't be addressed, as they should, but what are we looking at in the immediate as far as priorities? And that's what I had put up, because I think that would give you fresh change, fresh perspective, and also addressing things that just kind of, in my opinion, I think in the community's opinion, really need to be done. So again, I wanted to make this video just to give you an update on where we are in that, to let you know it's something that I'm still working on. And if you are someone who is not a part of our Council of Kings yet, please reach out to me. You can hit me up on Discord. And if you're but like I said, reach out to your kingdom's leadership first just to see if they have. Because if they have, then again, I'd already have a rep there. But if not, then yeah, please let them know if they're not a part of it. I may also be making some of these channels public to people that join my Discord. So if you want to see what kingdom leaders and / reps are talking about, then I may also make it public. I just want to try and get a few more people in to, just talk and chat before we consider doing something like that. In addition, if you have an idea, and this is the thing I'll leave you with for my question, if you have an idea on what you think this group could also be used for, or maybe being used in a different way that maybe I'm not even thinking of right now, let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to hear about anything, any direction that you think this type of group can have purpose in accomplishing or trying to action in some way. So that is going to be it for me. That's my update. I actually kept this video a little shorter. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce. As always, until next time, I will catch you later. And make sure to sub, like, and ring the notification bell, because I always forget to, why am I forgetting to do these things? It's supposed to be in the beginning of the video. All right, we out.